stuff broken straight away. Lovely. Nice one. Literally just got up. Hold on. Deactivate, reactivate. There you go. I'm in. See you going back to friend. No worries. Tristan, thanks for stopping by. I am here, yes. Oh, my iPad's now gone. Okay, great start with everything. Let me move everything back a bit. Hey Theon, hey Axel, hey Jules, hey Tristan, hope everyone's doing well. It's been 3 weeks. It's been over 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm back from a holiday. I don't know how regular streams are going to be honest. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things, but yeah, stuff's happened, basically. So yeah, I'm trying to get myself back into this, but that's kind of why like Wednesday stream didn't happen and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, I was out seeing friends on Monday. I was going to be live Monday, but I wasn't able to be because I was out. Friends are going back to uni and stuff soon, so yeah, needed to see them definitely while they're still here. Also, Theon and Axel, you both won gift subs or £4 Steam credit, so please let me know whether you would prefer the gift sub or the Steam credit. Or you can hold the money for now. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. I think you both had prizes before, so you know how it works. But we're almost out of the prizes. We've almost paid them all out. So, yeah. Prefer the Steam credits? Awesome. I shall do that later then. Right, what do I need to do? I need to do that. Okay. Lovely. So, I am sweating. Wow. It's not actually hot outside, but it's hot in this room. So, yeah. Quick word on stuff that's going to be happening though. I am going to be doing 3 weeks in a row where we do a game show raffle. It's not going to be happening until next week now. That's the first week that's going to be, but basically, for the whole week, running till Saturday, we're going to do a raffle, and you get to pick the game show you want to play. So that's a choice of Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or Stacked. Restacked, by the way, because I've worked on the rules since I've not been streaming. Yo, Axel, with the 11 months. Wow, thank you so much for that. I need to move that alert over. I also need to change the alert, but, you know. Thank you so much for that. Almost a year. Can't believe that. We are back indeed. Would you prefer the Steam credit or the gift sub, Axel? Or I can gift you the sub next time if you want. It's up to you. I mean, that would be a 12-month. It's 12-month sub, so it's up to you. Really, your choice with that. But yeah, we've got 1 more gift sub to give out and 3 more VIP badges. So that's all going on. You've been dealing with, yeah, I've been doing PinOut speedruns while I've been away a little bit, hence the 2,000 attempts. I probably did like 400 while I was away. But I have now learned how to do push skip, so we can actually call this world record attempts now, because I've been working on a PinOut world record progression video, and I didn't actually realise until doing that it is almost impossible to get world record without without push skip in 0.100. It's absurd. I'm hoping we can get it at least once today, but basically the RNG of getting push means that 80% of the runs die because it's a 1 in 5 chance of getting it. So it's really not as fun, but when you get it, it is just a completely random, like you can have 5 in 1 hour of grinding, you could have 0. Kind of is not a good thing, but it is a good thing at the same time. Well, it's a good thing when you get the 5. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've also changed, actually I need to change my timers as well, because I'm going to do tenths only from now on, because I saw someone on Twitter say that it kind of makes sense to do that, because hundredths means that the timer is changing every frame, which is not great, and also that makes the decimals bigger anyway, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm also going to change up my aesthetic of the timer and the layout soon anyway. Yeah, it is only 3 minutes in the run, yeah. It's literally like before the 2.5 minute mark. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll take the Steam for now and probably just subscribe by myself later. No worries, Axel. I'll get that over to you then. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, so, I can put that aside now. Now I've got that out of the way. Right. I need to put the headphones back on. But also, I am planning on streaming tomorrow, but I'm also out in the evening, so I'm only going to stream for a few hours. Maybe even shorter than that, unfortunately. I might be live Monday, because it's a bank holiday. But it really just depends. As I said, stuff happened while I was away. So, where possible, on days off that everyone has, like bank holidays, you know, family and stuff, I shall probably be spending time with them. This menu song will make for a great atmosphere and a well-worked progression. Yeah, honestly, I've been picking out songs from like Mario Galaxy, Mario Pinball Land, Sonic Spinball, stuff like that. Obviously, it's a pinball game. Kind of makes sense. Actually, Mario Pinball Land music actually kind of goes relatively well with it, even though the music generally sucks. But it's good. It's good for the atmosphere of it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to end up putting it on my second channel, which I've actually not got any content on right now, but my main channel has basically become a dump for speedrun content. I don't want it to just get flooded with that, but I also don't want to transfer everything to a second channel. Yeah, although I'd rather have it the other way around. Also, it's really loud. Why did I not notice that? Okay, now you can probably hear me. Alright. Yeah, it's great music. This game has great music. Like, that's the reason why I don't mind running this with audio on. It is honestly a great soundtrack. Yeah, unfortunately it does get you copyright striked, but I don't care. Not actually striked, but just monetization, demonetized even, which I don't care about because I can't monetize the videos anyway, and when I was able to, I earned 60 pence, which I cannot claim. So, I don't care. Favourite soundtracks and ad songs from the Game of Focus? Yeah, exactly, yeah. You want to do that, really. Also, what was I going to say? I completely forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? No, lost it, sorry. Yeah, monetizing world record progressions just makes for a bad watch experience. Exactly, yeah. Never really noticed that you never really get adverts in world record progressions, but yeah, I never really monetized videos anyway, and when I used to, it was the least amount of adverts possible. But even then, you literally earn pennies for not that many views, so and I can't claim it anyway. So I don't care. And now I can't even monetize my videos because they changed the requirements. Alright, now I forgot what I was going to say, so I'm just going to do some runs and we're probably going to reset a ton, but let's just give it a shot. Oh, that's very laggy. Let me not do that. Hold up. Let me restart air server. Okay, I kind of like the timer already. I'm used to hundredths. I'm really used to hundredths. Numbers go up is what makes my brain move. But it is better as tenths, to be honest. And I might even do whole seconds for some games. I'm not sure, really. Because it's still 1 in every 10 frames that's... Well, no, not that. 10 frames a second is changing on. So pretty much 1 in every 6. Okay, let's try that again. I hate air server. It's very laggy. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Catbird, yes. Right. So, Catbird is a thing, and that is a very fun thing. I watched. Alright, no worries, Axel. Yeah, I've been there. I literally had to buy extra data this month because I used it all on holiday. So, I get it. That's fine. Currently on a long drive and almost out of data for August. Yeah, definitely save that. Save that. You don't want to be out of data because it's if it's anything like it is in this country, it's extortionate. Like, to have to keep buying it. Oh, your credits reset as well, so that's probably why you're on 0. All good. Everyone does that. Don't worry. Yeah, Catbird. So, I am gonna start doing runs of Catbird on stream soon. I was gonna start doing more runs while I was away, but I didn't like my built-in iOS recording thing. Like the thing that I used to record PinOut runs sometimes just wasn't working for some reason. Also, there's something in the rules on the Catbird leaderboard where it's like, you have to use a valid method of recording or something. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like 2 weeks ago that I read this. But yeah, I couldn't find it where that was, wherever it was saying it was. I think it was somewhere in the Discord or something, or on the forums. Yeah, I think it said it was on the forums, but I couldn't find it, so I just decided not to do it yet. But I'm assuming you can just stream runs and that'll be fine. Whether I'll be able to stream runs and also local record on the iPad, I'm not sure. Full game runs, the only thing you need to worry about is game sound. Oh, game sound's fine, yeah, I don't really mind. I like to run games sometimes with other music on, as you know from... Probably the only recent one is like... I think I might have done it for PinOut, but also... what was it? A couple of other games. No, there's a couple of other games. Oh yeah, there's a load of bots still on the leaderboard. I need to kick all the leaderboard, all the bots off. It's literally just Brass, Maya, Theon, and Kyra. 4 out of 10 are actual humans. Wow, incredible. Alright, anyway, let's get started. So this is PinOut. Oh, great. Nice one. This is a vertical scrolling pinball game. Please do ask any questions that you may have, because I'm more than happy to answer them, as always with any of my speedruns. I mean, this is probably the game where you're going to get the most answers. I mean, most games I'm pretty clueless, to be honest, but this game I like to think I have a decent amount of knowledge about. Although I clearly don't, because someone is much better than me that has never submitted a run before. Although now they have, and it's an incredible run. So we are now trying to challenge that, and that time is a 7:12. It's also the only run that did what I'm hoping to be able to do at least once today in 0 Dark 100. But what I want to get is a perfect source and then a relatively good emerald to carry it on. So here we're just going to lose the minigame because this is for bonus time, which we do not need. But pretty much we're trying to take the quickest and shortest ramps, or longest ramps, but there was a massive loop. We didn't want to take the loop because it's not really getting us anywhere. Oh my goodness, that was so weird. Oh my goodness, that was double weird. Well, I'm up there, which is not ideal, but after that, I'm happy with that. that is so weird. All right, cool. That works, I guess. I'm gonna lose a few seconds, but I'm absolutely fine with that. That's literally never happened. Anyway, so here we want to take the 2 long ramps. The strats, exactly. Improv. So here we are coming up to the power-up orb, and if I get push, the run lives, as long as I make the skip, which is also a possibility to just not happen. Yeah, so we got time freeze, so we have to reset. Nice one! Yeah, this is how it works. This is how the run works now. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, you can play perfectly or completely unoptimally and you just get push. To be honest, I carry on a lot of the ones where I'm like 10 seconds behind now just to have a chance of getting push. And I've had a couple of runs where I've actually been like 30 seconds ahead out of 0 Dark 100 after getting push. So yeah, definitely worth carrying them on. But my goal now is sub 7, by the way. I actually want to get sub 7 now. It's very possible. Community sum of best from world records is much lower than sub 7. I'm pretty much like recapping everything that I've written for my world record progression, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but if you take all the gold splits from every world record that's ever been submitted, you get way below sub 7. So it is very possible, and that is considering that there is only a single run with the ridiculous push skip that I'm hoping to get. Start going for framing, perfect inputs for RNG manipulation. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what is going on with the sound? I hate Air Server. Is there no better recording software than this? Okay, what the heck? And now I'm dropping so many frames. What's going on? Why am I dropping 900 frames? Stop. Stop dropping frames. I know I'm spoiling. I'm literally just ruining the whole video. Yeah, that's super behind. Why are you doing this? I need to find a different mirroring software, honestly. I know you can just local record on iOS now, but like that doesn't help for when I want to stream, and I don't want to stream through my iPad. Okay, that's not good. It's taking like 10 seconds to get on the screen. Why? Thank you. Okay. We're back again, hopefully. Okay. So I've just got to pretty much keep resetting until we get this. Not going to be a lot of talking until, or not going to be a lot of talking after I get the skip. But it looks relatively easy to get a perfect source if you've never played the game before. To be honest, it is. But Emerald, getting a perfect Emerald or near perfect Emerald with like one mistake or less is pretty hard. Much harder than getting a perfect source. Perfect source, there's not really much to it. The only thing with getting perfect source is you miss tons of time dots. So unless you're going for a run that's like sub 10, you should really be taking the long loop at the end, because it's going to give you like 20 seconds. Like here, you should take the dot ramp, and then you'd also get the other dots. So you'd get like 20 seconds from it. It only costs a few seconds RTA to go for that. But at this point, there's no reason for me to go for the loop unless I get it by accident. I do carry on runs that get the loop, but I don't go for the loop. Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to time get a rough timing down to actually let go of the flipper there, and it's actually working out relatively well. You always get inconsistencies in this game, but it's generally working out, so I'm happy with it for now. So the rule I use for Emerald Electric is 3 mistakes and the run's dead, and I don't know if I want to carry it on now. I mean, I'm counting that loop as a mistake, but I already made 2. This is the thing, when I reach 3 mistakes, I never reset the run. Okay, I did get that though, which is the fast one. We'll read that message in a sec. Axel. Emulate Android, iOS on a PC. Oh, come on. Okay, no, I'm resetting this. No. Play it from there for less trouble streaming if it's a big problem. That is a good point. I used to use an Android emulator for Clash Royale speedruns. I did used to do that. I'm actually kind of happy to do that, to be honest. The only problem would be practice, because I wouldn't be able to do I wouldn't be able to use the checkpoints because it's not gonna have premium on an emulator, but I'm honestly fine with that. Like, I don't need premium to practice. I can just go on my iPad. Like, it's not really a massive deal. And also, if it's got save states, then that kind of counts anyway. Is there even an EMU4 PinOut? I'm not sure, but the person who currently holds world record, Sasha B, has been doing a lot of work, even though they've not been doing speedruns recently of the game, or at least they've not uploaded any PBs. They and a few people in their comment section on YouTube have been working on trying to get I think it's like an alpha version of PinOut, 0.9.0. Main reason is probably because you can get easier laser racer scores, which is kind of, it's a good thing, but it's also kind of concerning for the leaderboard because it doesn't really matter because there's only a leaderboard for any percent. But if there was a leaderboard for, say, Race to Overtime 2, where you get 16,000 score, or Race to Overtime 3, where you get 24,000 score, but like my score's 22,000, but Laser Racer maxes out its speed really early. So like you go on the leaderboards, you go on the Game Center leaderboards, and if you go on Laser Racer, there is probably a ton of scores way higher than mine. Like today, I'll be like near the top, probably. Well, no, I won't be near the top because I've got 0 today. But there's people with like 200 on here. Or like I've seen YouTube videos of people with 200, not just like Game Center because you can just hack this. But yeah, they are legit runs, and it's just because they're on an earlier version. That's very specific, so probably not, but an emulation of Android could have you download PinOut on it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what I used to use was KO Player, which is basically just like having an Android phone. So I just go in the Play Store and download the game, and that's it. And that's pretty much what I had to do every time I reset Clash Royale run. I had to close KO Player, load it up again, download Clash Royale on that version, I'm pretty sure, and then play it from there. It was kind of a pain. I mean, now there's Supercell ID, so it actually is not a pain to run. The problem is now you have to suffer because you have to speedrun Clash Royale. So, it still sucks. But, not as bad as it originally did. And that's also the reason why I got 3 world records, because it was much easier and faster for me to play on an iPad compared to playing with a keyboard and mouse with one mouse button. I mean, I did have some hotkeys for the game, as it like to act as in like 1 to select card 1, 2 for card 2 and stuff. But there isn't really much you can do compared to a touchscreen. I'm not an expert on EMU stuff at all. Yeah, I'm not either, but the only thing I know about is Android emulator stuff, or just like basic stuff, really basic stuff. Other people know a lot more than me about basically anything technical like that. I hate that. The ending is the only hard part. Like, everything else, if you miss it, that's on you. But, like, the ending is actually really hard. There's probably where a lot of people trip up, because in Source, if you get stuck at the end, you're just going to game over. I'm willing to bet there's at least, like, a few 100,000 people that played this game and couldn't get out of Source and got bored and quit. Because it is like that. Because, like, that is a stupid timing from there. I mean, if you get to the other flipper, it's free, but from the left one, which is the only one you're going to start on in that section, unless you get a collision over to the right one, which is slow, it is a tight timing. How have you not got credits yet? Why are you not counting MIDI-bot? Why are you not counting credits? What are you doing? MIDI-bot's been really slow recently, counting credits. I don't know. Anyway, good time to remind people, > join raffle if you want to be eligible to win prizes at the end of the credit season. That's the end of September. Raid 0, nice. Yeah, so at the end of September, we're going to be doing a credit raffle. It's not going to be a credit raffle. We're going to be doing a raffle with the credits. So every 1,000 credits you have, that's 1 raffle ticket automatically. But it's not, the prizes in this season are not going to be based on your leaderboard position. Although if you're in the top 3, you will get a VIP badge for 3 months. So top 3 is good, but also it won't guarantee you any prizes. This is slow. I'm carrying it on anyway, because I've literally had one get to 0.100 so far. I can't complain about getting 0 pushes when I give it one chance and one chance only. Oh yeah, spots cost credits as well. I forget. Also, that still costs 50. It should cost 100 now. After eat lunch, be back in a bit. No worries, Theon. Thanks so much. Enjoy lunch. Enjoy food. Oh no. Don't think I'll say good luck either, so good luck while I'm gone. Thank you so much. Here we go. No, I missed it. Okay, hold on. We can back it up. Yeah, come on. Where am I? No, I respawned. Okay, I'm going to reset that. Damn it. Okay, we got push on the second run. No. So that is push skip. What you have to do is you have to hit the bumper at the right point. Hold on. Let me just pull up world record. Let me pull up world record for you, and I'll show you on there. So, PinOut Sasha B. This is the only runner who has managed to execute this in a run. Although I have been on... Every time I execute it, I'm basically on world record pace because they made mistakes later on, which I will probably also do. But I've been on world record pace a few times now, pretty easily. But that's because the rest of my run is good, and then recently it's just not been. Anyway, where is my window capture? Here it is. Race to overtime. Here it is. Okay. So, if I crop that as well. Yeah, so if I cut to the right point, it's basically, like, it's coming up here. So you get push, and then you have to collide on that bumper. That was a very good execution, almost perfect. This is what makes me think there might be a difference between Android and iOS, because it seems like Sasha B gets the power up for longer, but there is also a mechanic where when you're holding down the button to do the aiming, you actually, like, the timer for push doesn't run out while you're holding the screen down to do the aiming. Like, at that point there, the timer wouldn't have gone down. But at the same time, I feel like I lose it way earlier, and I don't do much different to Sasha B. Although it's been pointed out that it might have been like game lag or something. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe run it on an old Android phone that's 10 years old is the meta now. I don't know. Anyway, that's push skip. It's a bit ridiculous, but that is what we need. You don't need it to be that good. Sasha loses like 20 seconds in Hypersphere, so yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect, but you do need it to have any chance of world record. And basically, any time you save is the amount of leniency you have to get your PB or world record, really. The only problem is you run the risk of losing out on even more time dots, which we're already doing in Granular Rainstorm for doing the cannon skip. So I wouldn't really recommend doing the skip unless you're really grinding the game out for either a world record or a really, really top time, like sub 8. Welcome back, Tristan. That's it for my data. I might come back later if I reach home before you end. No worries. Oh no, did you run out of data? Or almost run out? Yeah, definitely save whatever you've got left. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by today, Axel, when I'll get the Steam credit over to you later. Yeah, so at that point there, I'm pretty much just mashing the screen with 6 fingers at once, just to get past the splash screen. And that's what I like about mobile game speedrunning. If there's anything that I can draw that's a good thing from mobile speedrunning, it's that mashing is not a problem, because it's like having turbo. You can use all of your fingers at the same time, and That's much better than mashing a single button. At the same time, I don't like the fact that I don't like touchscreens for speedrunning, but I like this game too much to worry about it. Also, I have to lean forward quite a lot with my setup, and that's why I don't really grind this game for very often, because it makes my back hurt. I need to get an iPad stand or something. Or just, like, balance some Wii games. The tried and trusted method. Alright, give me push. Come on. I know I'm asking for a lot. I just had it, but... give it to me again. Ah, slow motion. Well, we definitely can't carry on slow motion. Yeah, so another thing to explain is that there are 6 power-ups in the game, but because the other power-up will never come up on that random power-up, so, for example, I believe it's Motion Link on that one. I don't really pay too much attention. Motion Link will not come up in the random when you pick the other one. So it gives you essentially a 1 in 5 chance for push. And there are no manipulation tactics or strats right now. So we just have to roll the dice, roll the 5-sided dice, and hope we get it. I mean, I've had it 1 out of 3 times today, which is already a good amount, really. I can't complain with that. That is a really tight timing. I need to go for the other slope, really. No, that's 3 mistakes, and I'm not carrying one on with 3 mistakes. Yeah, so my timing for that is basically... oh, for goodness sake, come on! It's basically like when the ball reaches the arc, its arc. Once it's about to start going back down again, down the flipper, that's when I release the flipper. And it works a lot of the time. Really just depends, though, on other collisions you've had and how fast you've gone in the other areas leading up to that. Or any other sections leading up to that. Fast one, let's go. Yeah, so it is the fastest method to use that slope there. That's really annoying because I'm probably going to fall through now. Come on! Oh my goodness, I hate this. Okay, no, that's a reset. I ain't having that in a world record. Yeah, so what happens there is the ball... basically, some ramps have, like... that ramp specifically, and a lot of other ramps, but most of them don't. But some of them have this thing where they slope the... slope forwards. So at the end of the ramp, instead of the ball taking ages to fall backwards, even though it does happen sometimes, the ball will just roll forward. It's pretty slow. You just want to get every ramp essentially in one smooth motion, but it can be faster than having to fall back and do it again. But yeah, essentially I think what happened there is that it was stuck between the section where it goes up and the bit where it goes down. See, that slope there just comes back down again, so you just fall pretty sharply down if you don't have enough speed, which is why Emerald is very frustrating. But yeah, there's some jank. There's a lot of jank in this game. There's also things where I've had multiple runs just die from hitting a certain object at a really, just not even unusual collision, just and just making the whole screen go pink, and it says respawn, and then you're basically soft locked. Like, you can't do anything until you restart the game. And the timer will carry on, it's just that it's going to carry on to 0. That was in one of my best Race to Overtime 2 runs as well. That was not fun. That was really not fun. Never had that in my time as speedrunning this. Yeah, there's some stuff that happens. I mean, it might also be iOS and Android exclusive stuff. Or iOS exclusive instead of Android. Because there might be some differences we've not really explored. Because really, I'm the only active runner on the leaderboard. I don't know how often you've been playing it offline, Tristan. But I run on iOS, and I mean, Sasha B did runs for a bit, and they're on Android. I mean, I do know a few other runners. Phonetic, when they were running the game, was playing on Android. And there are a few others as well. Yeah, you're on Android as well. Wasn't going to record runs till you got world record. Yeah, honestly, that's a very ambitious thing to say. To be honest, I'd love to see more runs on the leaderboard. It doesn't matter what you've got, you know. There have been records that people have set in the past that have had like 5 seconds left over at the end of the run on the in-game timer, and they are valid runs. So yeah, 7:55 is really good though, honestly. Like, you should definitely submit that. That's really, really good. But world record is super optimized now. Like, I have put hundreds of attempts in since knowing how to do push skip, and I've still not had much at all, really. I did about 500 attempts while I was on holiday, and I had, I think, 4 runs that I got push skip in, and 2 of them died in the same place in Hypersphere, where it just sort of... Is it Hypersphere? No, telegraphic distortion. And it was really weird. But yeah, it weren't really much I could do. Both of them are either PB or world record pace. Also, Bros with the 19 months. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Really appreciate the support of the tier 1. Definitely feels weird running PinOut again, but we're here. It is nice because it's a nice and easy game to set up and speedrun. I do want to start doing Catbird at some point though. It won't replace PinOut, but I might do it on some Fridays instead of PinOut. No, there's one mistake. Oh, it did make it, okay. Yeah, there is a few seconds to save an emerald, but that's after a perfect emerald. I literally made one mistake there, which I will gladly take. Oh, no. Don't fall back. Oh, that's rough. That's not good. Fine. Okay, we'll say like I made 2 mistakes in emerald then instead of 1. Come on, give me push. Come on. No! Why do you have so much time in Zero Dark? Yeah, so it's what I've been explaining. So it's basically push skip. Push skip is what Sasha B implemented in their 7.12. And what it is, essentially, you get push and you get a collision off of one of the bumpers, or like off of the side of the bumper, and then you go off the floor, and what I'm calling out of bounds, because it's not technically out of bounds, it's just off the floor, but you can essentially just mash push and you'll skip the whole thing, and you can save anything up to like 30 seconds. I've had it before. I did it a few times while I was on holiday, and I know how to do it now. I've had push once today, and I've not been able to get it, unfortunately, but I'm still going at it now, just hoping to get push, really. The problem is now I can do an hour grind session and literally not get push once, and I mean, I've only had, that was only like the 4th run to 0.100 today, and I've had push once, so I still can't complain. Yeah, it's kind of an absurd trick, but yeah, that's why I've got so much time to save in 0.100. I did used to have a few seconds to save there. Pretty much always have a few seconds to save. I never get a perfect 0.100. Although I kind of like having the skip because it means I don't have to worry about 0.100 anymore, apart from the first bit. Because 0.100 is a relatively hard area. Definitely one of the hardest early game areas in the game for a speedrun. Lost 30 seconds in Granular. Yeah, Granular is an understandable place to mess up. I've messed up runs in Granular many times. I think I might have messed up one of my PB pace runs when I was on holiday. I think I accidentally selected random instead of push in Granular Rainstorm as well, because I still had in my head from 0.100 that I need to select the random one to try and get push. And then I carried that over to the area where I'm supposed to select push instead of random. And yeah, I did carry it on, but basically if you accidentally click the other one instead of push, your run's dead. Like, you're basically guaranteed to get the minigame if you don't do that. Ironically, I didn't get the minigame. I managed to get past it somehow. Like, you can get some dodgy collisions and avoid the minigame. But it didn't matter. Still way too slow. Still lost like 20 seconds. Thank you. Push, please. Time freeze again. Yeah, it was pretty rough, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get it because I want to get my PB recorded with commentary. My best recorded run on stream was like I don't even know if I've had a sub 8 on stream. No, I must have had a sub 8, but I'm not sure actually. I mean, all it takes now is just to get a mediocre run, really, or no, not a mediocre, but a good run that isn't even on PB pace, really, but does get 0.100 push skip. And then that basically secures sub 8, unless I really mess up. I think I did have a sub 8 while I was on holiday as well. I was only a couple of seconds away from a PB. Was this PB on stream? This is a 7:34, going by the actual split, final split time. Actually, no, I remember. The 7:34 was offline. It was 15 minutes before I was going to leave for a haircut. So, I got the run. I literally had 2 attempts to do. And I reset the first one in, like, Emerald Electric. And the next one was basically a no reset. But I didn't know how good it was. It's all documented in the Discord because I talked about it there. I had to wait till I got home to find out what the time was. But like, I thought I miscalculated it by a minute because I calculated it to be around 7 minutes 30 or 7 minutes 40. And I thought, there's no way. It's got to be 8 minutes 30 or 8 minutes 40. There's no way I've beat my PB by that much. Because it was like a 45-second PB. And yeah, it was a 45-second PB. It was kind of ridiculous. Really happy it happened, but yeah, I want to get a run similar to that on stream. I've had really good runs on stream though, to be fair. That actually would have been faster if I managed to pull off that angle. Unfortunately didn't manage it, so it was a little slower. Would have been a ridiculous goal to get though. Push, please. Nope. Just gotta keep bashing out runs that get to 0.100. I mean, I feel like a god at Source and Emerald Electric now, even though I still keep messing up. But I'm much better and more consistent than I used to be. I used to mess up here a ton. That's very good. I don't anymore. Yeah. You can never really believe in a run until it's got push, of course. Bit of a shame, but that's just how it be now. I'm kind of glad the skip exists as well, because it gives me a nice chance of PBing now. Like, without the skip, I would have struggled a lot to PB anymore. Like, there's really not much time to save. No. Okay, well, I'll go for the left one now. Now I'm over there. Oh, well, now that's a reset. So power-ups lose 7 seconds to collect. So unless you get push from them, they are not worth taking. And also, in some areas, it might not even be worth taking push because there's not really that much solid ground. Like, in this area, there's nowhere to fall off the map. Unless some jank happens, which is possible. Like, the whole area is blocked in. But in some areas, it's not. Like, in Telegraphic Distortion, if you get push, which Sasha B did get in their PB, in their 712, you kind of just fall off. Because it's too hard to control push in that area. There's just too much empty ground. Or gaps in the ground, even. Yeah, pushing Emerald. I mean, pushing Emerald you can't get. Because from that power-up, or unless you can from one of the later ones, but I'm not going to start grinding that unless there's an actual skip found. Because the thing is, getting push in 0.100 is the important part. And, please, thank you. Each time you get push from random is a 20% chance. So if you want to get 2 pushes in a run from random, that's a 4% chance, essentially. Like, I'm not going to start grinding a 4% chance. I'm happy to keep going for 20% because it's so early in the run. But adding another 20% on top would not be fun. Yeah, I mean, Sasha B did get push in Telegraphic Distortion, and it did pay off until the end part, where they lost like 30 seconds. Or what feels like 30 seconds. It's like 20 to 30 seconds. It might even be close to 30. Please, 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 please. No. Yeah, so the power-up that I got in the run that I reset a couple of runs ago was is fixed to give you only time freeze or slow motion, so you can't get it there. The potential with push though is very untapped. Like, there's so much more to do with the power-up than has already been achieved. Way more. Like, there's probably another skip similar to 0.100 push skip somewhere. Maybe even something to do with the weird one where it makes you game soft lock, because when the game soft locks, it actually takes you to overtime. Or it basically it warps you to a certain point plus 8,000 points. But for my version, it warped me to a certain point plus 16,000 because I did it in overtime. We're still not sure why, but yeah, basically it kills off good runs. So try not to get that. Oh, that was literally perfect. Wow, that's spicy. if you're able to get pushed in TD and get to the end without falling, is in like a minute time save. It might be. I'm not sure. I mean, it probably is faster if you get it in there. But the problem is controlling it. And Sasha B is very good at the game as well, but unfortunately it just sort of fell apart in that area for their run. But judging by that execution in that area, if you were to splice in a perfect end section comboed with Sasha B's start and middle sections with push, you probably would get a new gold split for a community sum of best. I don't know what exactly because I've not tried to work that out, but a lot of time was lost in the world record to that area. That said, their gameplay everywhere else was basically flawless, so I can't fault it really. Like, by flawless, I mean like better than my run, if you're not counting telegraphic distortion. And my run does not have much time to save. My current PB does not have much time to save anywhere. I have mastered the art of scrolling the screen while reaching for the split button. Sounds like music in my ears now. I want a sub 7. Yeah, I mean, my goal right now is sub 7. Anyone that manages to get sub 7 or even sub 8 is very good at this game. And that's what I'm going to get into in my world record progression. People tend to assume that leaderboards of this size are not that optimized, and you know, people just sort of do a run, stop there, and yeah, while that has happened sometimes, the level of optimization that's happened in this game is unparalleled compared to games that are this small elsewhere on speedrun.com, especially mobile games. Well, not especially mobile games. I'm not really too sure about mobile games. Some mobile games are really popular. Like Catbird's got a massive leaderboard. But yeah, people assume that there's not really been much optimization in games with not many runners, but you know, this is the exception because people have dedicated a lot of time into not just doing runs, but trying to find strats as well. And strats is exactly what people found with 0.100 push skip. My granular rainstorm skip, but it was already speculated that that would be a thing anyway. It was just whether it would be worth going for, and of course it is, but not by much. Subway Surfers, yeah, true. Subway Surfers kind of popping off. Funny that I actually looked at the Subway Surfers speedrun leaderboards a few years ago and thought, wow, how is this a speedrun? Oh, it's a score leaderboard. Why are there like no runners? And now there's like 20,000 or something ridiculous. It's so funny. Also, hey Oro, good to see you. How you doing? Doing well, glad to hear that. Finally, we got it. I say finally like I haven't got it like most of the runs today, but it's still frustrating to have to reset in source. No, how'd that miss? Oh no, oh no. That's fine. 2 mistakes now. Can I solve a Rubik's Cube? I tried to learn during COVID lockdown, and I did not complete one. My dad tried to as well, and he managed to. And my friend's really good. My friend who's VIP in the stream. And former Who Wants to Be a Millionaire million credit winner. I say former, like they still won. But hey, it wasn't this season, it's not canon. Right, that's how it works. Ah, oh, give me push. I want one more push today, please. I've had it once. Which is better than 0, but I didn't even manage to get out of 0.100, so it doesn't count. I fell off the map. Please, give me push again. So yeah, to explain a little bit about the skip, essentially I'm trying to get a collision onto the bumper. I probably should make a command for it, but basically I'm trying to get a collision on the bumper that you can only really get with push. And by getting that, you fall out of bounds, or off the map at least. And that then leads you to skip like 30 seconds of 0.100, and you get a massive time save. And you also carry over push to the next area, which is the crucial part. No, my friend actually did win 1 million credits on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It was the first game of the first episode. And then his brother won 64k. So that was pretty cool. People have been pretty good at Millionaire, not gonna lie. I want to play another quiz game again. I know people like Deal or No Deal because it's just easy and it's not a quiz. Like, you're always guaranteed to win something. But hey, Stacked is good now. Stacked is good now. It's worth playing. I've made it so it's actually a good, fun format. I need to turn on the light as well. Yeah, so Stacked, the rules, I need to send the rules in the Discord probably, just so people know what it is now. But basically, there are no chips anymore. Chips are dumb. Chips were stupid. Chips were stupid because... Hi Queenie, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, how you doing? So yeah, chips were stupid. The reason why I had chips was because I wanted to emulate the gameplay of the £1 million drop, or the £40 drop on this channel, because we're on a budget here. But I realise now they're stupid. They work better with no chips. So now you can do the same format, you just light up answers, you just select answers, you don't worry about chips anymore. But with every extra answer you select more than one, the amount of credits goes down for the question. So if you're playing for the 1 million credits, there's 8 answers on that question. If you select 3 answers, you're only going to bank 250,000. And if you select another one, it's 150,000. Another one, it's 100,000. And you still can't select all of them because that's not allowed. But also you can abandon a question now, but it cuts your pot down by 90%. So yeah, just those 2 changes has made the format actually good. I'll join Deal or No Deal right now. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're going to be doing... we're going to be giving one person a game show each week. So we're going to be doing a game show raffle with Moons again. And you can basically enter each stream, and then I'll draw it on the Saturday, like Saturday evening. And then you get a choice of Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or Stacked. Pretty decent with the queue. I love Millionaire. Yeah, Millionaire's really cool. Millionaire's really cool. Definitely going to do it again soon. I do still have a video game pack to be played. And several general knowledge packs. Also, Queenie, I hope you've been enjoying Octo Expansion. I don't know if you finished it yet, but yeah. yeah, it's been really fun watching you play that. I literally watched you for like half an hour the other day because I was out that night. But yeah, it's really fun. Really, really fun. How do I join? Yeah, so basically it's going to be as of next week. So whenever is the first stream of next week, I'll have a moon redemption. It's only going to cost like 10 moons or 100 moons or something. You redeem that and you get 1 entry. And that's basically it. So on the Saturday, you can do 1 entry per stream. On the Saturday, I will then draw the raffle, and then whoever wins gets a choice of Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or Stacked. I'm finishing it this stream, actually. I'm absolutely loving it. That is awesome. I mean, it's great that you've finally been able to play it. I know it's better late than never. I mean, Splatoon 3 is literally coming out in like 2 weeks. But you're still playing it, and it is great. It's great DLC. I've still not actually finished it. Not 100% anyway. And I have seen, like, full playthroughs of it. So I do want to, or, yeah, I've not seen the entire playthroughs, but I've seen 100% of it and stuff. So I do want to go for 100%, even if I do the rest offline. I've just not really got around to it. Yeah, another thing with game shows, right now the only person that is due a credit game show is Queenie, and I believe Brass is owed a cash Deal or No Deal game. So the only person that will not be eligible in those raffles, those game show raffles right now is Queenie, because you're owed a credit Deal or No Deal game. You can play that whenever, actually. So if you wanted to play it like some point next week, then like on a stream day, then I'm absolutely fine to do that. Probably not tomorrow because I'm only going to be live for a few days. For a few days, few hours, sorry. Did I say few days? I definitely said few days. The very old credits game, yeah. So you'd still have the millionaire. I don't know what I want to do because you did still get first in that season anyway. If you want, you can play it, but like next week is fine for me. Sure, okay. Yeah, it's all set up and stuff. Deal or No Deal is nice and easy for me to set up, so yeah. Just let me know what stream day you want to play it on. I've not really got any specific speedrun stuff planned, so just let me know. I'm hoping to be live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, but if I'm not live Monday, then I'll be live Friday. It'll only be for like 1 hour though. Problem is with Wednesday next week as well, I'm not going to be... It's going to be a short stream like Friday, because I've not been going to college till September. So they've always been short streams. Could do the cash game tomorrow? Possibly, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be live for that long. I'm happy to do 1 game, I guess. If it gets out of the way, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, the credit one is already gone quite some time now. Well, for quite some time now. So I don't know. The problem is, I would play it out if I had enough questions left. Like, I have a full video game pack, and of course your one that was owed was a general knowledge one. I have like 2 full packs, and the rest are like questions all over the place. So I don't have a massive amount, and I'm not the fastest question setter. So yeah. Am I allowed to get an entry every day next week on 5 accounts? No. You will get entries on Tristan Callback and Tristan Callback only. You are not allowed to rig it like that, no. If you win on a different account, then it will be a waste of time because you'll win on your main account only. You're not allowed to rig it. I feel like that's obvious, but no, you're not allowed to do that. Well, if you don't know, the other account is me. Well, all of the games require a microphone, so when you come on and I hear it's you, then you will be promptly asked to leave. I mean, you're really taking this very seriously for what is supposed to be a bit of fun. How's runs been? We've literally not had push once. Yeah, I've literally just had one run with push today. Yeah, Queenie says, no cheating. Also, if you're... I'm tempted to say you're not allowed to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Stacked now, by the way, now you've said that. Because those are integral on relying on the person playing not cheating. So if you're openly going to admit that you cheat polls and stuff all the time, I'm not going to let you play the trivia games. I'll let you play Deal or No Deal because you can't cheat Deal or No Deal. But I'm not happy having someone that is openly going to admit they're going to cheat. You know? But that's why I've still got Deal or No Deal. Yeah, don't like trivia, that's fine then. I should mention as well, Stacked is a 1 or 2 player game. You can have 2 players. So if you win the raffle and you choose to play Stacked, you can actually invite a teammate. Although it will also count as their game show for the season. Basically what I'm doing is you're only allowed to play 1 game show for the season until the credits reset again. But the credits reset in September anyway, end of September. Stacked is a trivia game. The max prize, technically speaking, is 2,198,000 credits. Brass and Kyra have both played games of Stacked. Brass won about 60,000 and Kyra didn't win anything, unfortunately. But that was with the old format. Now it's a lot fairer and a lot more fun and a lot simpler. So it should be cool. I'm not gonna lie, Tristan, if I ever do catch you rigging stuff, then I do have it within my power to just ban you from the credit system, by the way. It's supposed to be a bit of fun. Like, I've literally never done that, but I'm not objecting to doing that. Like, it's literally just supposed to be for a bit of fun. And if it's gonna ruin it for everyone else, then, you know, what can I do? Like... Yeah, exactly. You're gonna pick Deal or No Deal anyway, so there's nothing to worry about. But yeah. Yeah, I think I've definitely had less than, or maybe I've had about 10 runs get to 0.100 today, and I've had push once. So I do ask Tristan because we have had people do it before, so don't worry. I'm not asking, like, if no one had done it before, then I'd just assume you're joking, but we've had people do it before, so you know. I mean, I would have an inkling, because you're the only person that said you would rig something. But... And last time someone did that, they also admitted that they would do something like that. So... But yeah, if you're not going to do it, then there's nothing to worry about, right? Oh, I keep resetting and starting in Emerald. Okay, I'm gonna stop at 8, no. Yeah, 8 o'clock. So I need to get a run, like, now. I want to get one more to 0.100, please. Preferably one out of 0.100 today would be very nice. Not really much I could do right now. That is really awkward, actually, that loop, because I kind of looked at that knowing that it was going to be weird going up to the flipper. Normally it stops for like a brief moment going up to the flipper, making it a bit easier to time. That did not look like it was going to do it there, and it didn't. So I don't know how I actually made it, but yeah, it works anyway. Also, I've made 2 mistakes already. I've not even finished the minigame. Have you looked at the demo yet for Splatoon? I have not yet, no. Is there a Splatoon 3 demo? I mean, I am going to be playing Splatoon 3 tomorrow. It is tomorrow, isn't it? For however long I'm streaming, I am going to be playing it. Oh, for goodness sake. I pressed it, like, briefly, and then instantly did the other one. I didn't even tap the screen, like... I barely tapped the screen. Come on. I mean, it's better to mess it up there than to mess it up in Granular Rainstorm. But... would be nice not to mess it up anywhere. It is tomorrow, but you can access it from now. Awesome. Okay, I'll just download it after the stream then. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I don't know if they're gonna do the full shebang with, that's the first time I've said that, and it's probably gonna be the last time, hopefully. Yeah, anyway, with the Splatfest, I don't know if they're just doing the normal, like the 3 teams, or if they're gonna do the tricolour thing as well. Because if the Splatfest is only on for like 10 hours, how are they gonna do both phases? Like, I'm only going to be able to play one. I used shebang. The full shebang, yes, I did. That's now 3 times I've said it. I think I'm rubbing off on you. Or you're just learning. Wait, no, I've not got it from you, have I? That's not where I've heard it from. It definitely is. Definitely is. That's the only word I could think of. I paused for a moment, not being able to think of any other words to use. So I just went with it anyway. The problem with the Splatfests, though, for me, sometimes I do stream them, or I used to stream them when I was playing Splatoon on stream. The problem is, if they are the same as in Splatoon 2, I believe they were like 48 hours, most of them in Splatoon 2. And they run... Whoa, I've never had that. I've never made it through there. Oh my goodness, and I almost did that as well. What is going on in Emerald Electric today? I don't know what is happening here. I made it through the middle of the flippers in one section and then almost making it from a weird angle on the other one. And it's still losing time because I'm bad, but You know what? This is probably going to be the last run of the stream anyway. Might as well try and get it to 0.100. I know this is super behind, but we're not going to get anything today otherwise. Might as well try. You just know I'm going to get pushed now, and I'm going to get the skip. Yeah, so the problem with Splatfest is that I'm probably going to play them on Saturdays when it's the first phase. So I'm never going to get to play Tricolor on stream, because I never stream on Sundays, not anymore. Normally do stuff with family on Sundays. So I'm never going to get to play Tricolor Turf War on stream. But good thing that Splatfests are coming back. That is a good thing. Push! Oh! Okay. Yeah. No runs today then, alright. Tricolor is a very weird dynamic. Thank you for using the proper spelling. No, but yeah. It is really weird, but I kind of like it. What I want to know is, like, is there friendly fire for the say red is the, so you got red, blue and yellow. Say red is the winning team, they're the one with the 4 players. You got blue on one side and yellow on the other side, 2 players with on blue, 2 players on yellow. Can you kill, as a blue player, can you kill a yellow player? Because if it is, then that's like, is that like beneficial for the red team in that case? I don't know. Like, we're gonna realize eventually how it's gonna work really, but another way of working out like whether it's a good thing or not is like in Splatoon 2 you always used to have like the least popular team used to win a lot, or used to win the whole Splatfest quite a lot. So this might be a way of like counterbalancing that really. I do like the format. Thing is, I tweeted about it and I said in the tweet, in the quote tweet, this is a terrible idea in anything that isn't Splatfest. If it was in literally anything in the rest of the game, even in normal Turf War, I'm tempted to say, it would suck. It would suck. It would be terrible. But the fact that it's in Splatfest for half of each Splatfest is what makes it good. Splatfests are supposed to be a one-off fun thing, and Tricolor fits it perfectly. It cannot ever be used for anything remotely competitive. It cannot be. But I love the idea in Splatfests. Absolutely love it. Also, please bring back the shifty stations. Some of those shifty stations were so good. I never actually played any private battles with the shifty stations, and I loved some of those formats. Some of those are so unique. I really want to see some of them return again, some of the good ones. Or even if not, if they can think of some good ones again, some new good ones, then that'll be great. But yeah, do want to see that return. Yeah, normal turf, it would be the worst, exactly. Back got candy, what I miss? Pretty much just me talking about Splatoon. I'm done with runs for the day, unfortunately, not able to get anything. We've been streaming for a little while, but that's going to be it. As I said earlier, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming Monday or not, because it's a bank holiday, and that means it's not just me that's off from work, but other people are off from work as well. I need to spend time with family, really. Stuff came up since getting back off holiday, so I'm probably going to do that instead. If I'm not live on Monday, I'll try and be live on Friday. We'll see how it pans out, really. I will schedule in Monday, but if Monday doesn't happen, then yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to be live from 3 PM till about 5:30, maybe a bit later than that. It's going to be quite an early end to the stream because I'm going to be out in the evening, probably. But we're going to be playing Splatoon, and yeah, it's literally been 3 weeks, 2 days since my last stream. So we're back now, in whatever quantity it is in. Then yeah, you know, we're here now. We did 83 attempts today because we did start on exactly 2k. and that's basically it. I need to find someone to raid if there is anyone. See if someone's live. Been great seeing everyone though. Great to be back. That's always the thing with coming back from my holiday. Like, sometimes I can never really get into the rhythm of it because it's such a long time to be off. It's 15 days I can't stream because it's Saturday to Saturday for the 2 weeks. But also, with my stream schedule, my last stream is technically Wednesday, and I wasn't even able to stream on that Wednesday because there's so much stuff like being packed and things like that. So I can't often stream on the Wednesday, and then when I get back, the first stream is often the Wednesday. Obviously this week I was planning for it to be the Monday, and I wasn't able to stream then, and I wasn't able to stream Wednesday either, so a bit unfortunate, but yeah, that's how it went. But I'm back anyway, so yeah, doesn't really work out on my schedule a lot of the time. Okay, who's live? I think I might just head off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off. Not particularly anyone I want to raid specifically, and I pretty much need to go. It's 8 o'clock. I've streamed for longer than I should have. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by as well. Again, appreciate everyone. Thanks Theon for the 50 bits, Axel with the 11-month resub, Brass with the 19-month resub. Probably whether Deal or No Deal happens tomorrow or not, we shall see. Again, I'm not going to be streaming for a great deal of time, so whether it does happen or not, I'm not sure. If I am streaming for, I mean, I'm probably not going to be streaming longer than about 2.5 hours, so I don't know if it is going to happen. But next week, I'll get back to normal, do some more PinOut probably on Fridays, and then I might get back to console stuff as well. I've still not had my 3DS come back, which I sent off before my holiday. But when that comes back, then we'll be doing some stuff there. And also, I'm waiting to hear back when really, really longathon submissions close, because then if I get in, then I'm going to probably be practicing a lot of We Play, Medal Marathon, and Nervous Breakdown 100%. So that's what we've got to look forward to. Also, thing that happened while I was away, while I keep stalling for time, someone actually submitted a run to Nervous Breakdown. So I am now not alone on Nervous Breakdown. There is one person that has submitted one IL, and they are in Farmington, which is basically a server where you grind runs that are really short and get a ton of runs on your SRC profile. But it still counts. It's still a run. It's still on the board. So, yeah, I'm not alone on there now. Although I am still alone on the full game leaderboard. Someone else run Nervous Breakdown with me, please. Anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll hopefully be back tomorrow, and I'll also post a schedule on Sunday in the Discord. But thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.